If you want to get strong and shredded in 10 minutes a day, you don't need to waste your time and money going to a gym. You just need to follow this weekly program. And all it takes is one kettlebell and your body weight and guarantees to build you muscle, mobility, and cardiovascular health. So here's what I want you to do. Get a pen and paper out and write down your choices of the following movement types. We're going to pick 2 ballistic movements, such as kettlebell swings, single hand kettlebell swings, or snatches, or cleans. We're going to pick 1 leg exercise, like lunges or Bulgarian split squats or kettlebell goblet squats. We'll pick 1 pushing exercise like push-ups or dips. We'll pick 1 pulling exercise like pull-ups or kettlebell rows. So to recap, that's 2 ballistic movements, 1 pushing movement, 1 pulling movement, and 1 leg movement. And while you write these down, if you want 30 ways in 30 days to get in the best shape of your life, click the link in the description. It's completely free, and I will email you 30 actionable tips and pieces of advice that will hopefully help you get in the best shape you've ever been in. So these are now the only 5 exercises that exist for you for the next 12 to 16 weeks. You can't get shiny object syndrome and change your program 3 weeks in. This is all that exists now. You're going to get really good, really proficient at these 5 different movements, and we'll outline the weekly structure in a minute, but let's talk about what each movement is actually going to give you in terms of the benefits. The ballistic exercises that we chose are going to burn a ridiculous amount of calories in quite a short space of time. They're going to build cardiovascular health, grip strength, hamstring and lower back strength, posture, and that's not even scratching the surface. I'm going to go into more detail, so please bear with me. If you use them as high intensity cardio, so 1 minute on, 1 minute off style or EMOM style, you're going to improve your blood pressure, your blood vessel elasticity, your blood lipid profile, which just refers to the amount of fat or cholesterol in your blood, which is a good predictor of how likely your arteries are to get clogged up. And you're also going to improve your VO2 max, which basically is a measure of how efficient your body can use oxygen that you breathe in. The higher this is, easier time your heart has at rest, and the lower your risk of cardiovascular disease. So in my opinion, the ballistic movements are the most important movements. The leg movement is going to build hip mobility and ankle mobility, quadricep and glute size and strength. And if you do a unilateral movement, meaning you use one side of the body at a time, so that's a lunge or a Bulgarian split squat, you're going to improve your balance as well. The push movement is going to build your chest, shoulders, and triceps, which will skyrocket your self-confidence and maybe make you vain, who really cares. And the pulling movement is going to build your back and biceps, and it's going to give you that V taper, that inverted triangle look. So how do we incorporate these 5 exercises into a weekly program? This is how I do it. You might disagree, you might want to change things up. This is how I think is best to strategically program these 5 exercises to get the most out of it whilst allowing yourself enough time to rest and recover. Monday, you're going to do your leg movement for 5 sets. So remember, we only have 1 movement to do, and we're going to do 5 sets of it. We're going to do 1 set, rest for a bit, another set, rest for a bit. Even if you rest a whole minute in between your sets, this won't take more than 10 minutes. And by the end of it, your legs should still be jelly. Tuesday, we're going to do 10 minutes of ballistics, however you want to do it. So I don't really care. 1 minute on, 1 minute off, EMOM style, 30 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. It literally doesn't matter. Just set a timer for 10 minutes, do it however you want. 10 minutes of ballistic movement. You can do both ballistic movements, or you can just pick one and do that in this workout. Wednesday is a little bit different. We're going to do 5 sets of our push movement and 5 sets of our pull movement, and we're going to do these back to back, so no rest on Wednesday. There's no dedicated rest time, but anytime you're doing your pushing movement, your pulling muscles are resting, and anytime you're doing your pulling movement, your pushing muscles are resting. Thursday, you're going to do whatever you want. You're going to relax, you're going to chill. You might do some mobility, but you might just come home and lay on the sofa. It's completely up to you. Thursday is rest. We're not doing anything. Friday is going to be a bit more intense than any of the other days in terms of the amount of volume we're going to do in this workout, but I think it can still be done in 10 minutes. Now, we're going to do 5 sets of our leg movement, 5 sets of our push movement, and 5 sets of our pull movement. And we're going to do it in the same style as we did it on Wednesday, back to back to back. 1 set of legs, 1 set of push, 1 set of pull. Repeat. Legs, push, pull, legs, push, pull for 5 sets each. No rest between them. And over time, these resistance movements are going to give you so much benefit in terms of muscle size and strength that the 10 minutes of pain is really worth it. Saturday, we're going to go back to ballistic. So we did this on Tuesday, remember? But on Saturday, if you have more time, use it. If you have 20 minutes or half an hour, use that time and do either your EMOM, do either your 1 minute on, 1 minute off, so you can really make this one count. Sunday, we're going to rest again. So we're going to have a roast dinner, we're going to go see our gran, whatever people do on Sundays. I don't really know what other people do with their Sunday. We're going to rest and recover and get ready for a new week. And that is it. These workouts can take either 10 minutes, or they can take as much time as you want. 10 minutes, in my eyes, is kind of the minimum effective dose. You're going to get something out of it. You're going to improve your health status. You're going to improve your fitness. You're going to build muscle, build strength, build cardio in just 10 minutes a day. You are going to have positive adaptations. But if you can go longer, then go longer. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, if you want 30 ways in 30 days to get in the best shape of your life, sign up below. It's completely free and you can unsubscribe at any time. I hope this video helped, and I will see you in the next one.